After Germany's defeat in World War II, it was divided into two parts: East Germany, with its capital in Berlin, and West Germany, with its capital in Bonn. Despite there being larger and more important cities in West Germany, Bonn was chosen as the capital. In 1949, Germany was divided into four parts, and the three parts controlled by the Western powers merged to form the Federal Republic of Germany. The West Germans needed to decide on a location for their government to operate from, and Bonn was chosen as a temporary location. Bonn was selected because it was one of the larger towns in West Germany that had been heavily bombed during the war. It was initially intended to be a temporary solution until a new capital could be chosen. However, there were several reasons why Bonn remained the capital. Other larger cities like Frankfurt, Cologne, and Munich were also considered, but they were either heavily bombed or occupied by Allied forces. The buildings that were still standing were being used for emergency housing or as Allied army bases. Building a new parliament and the necessary infrastructure in these cities would require a significant amount of money, which the government did not have at the time. Additionally, the German Chancellor Konrad Adenauer and his opponent Kurt Schumacher did not want the capital to be located in a city with a large presence of foreign troops. Schumacher advocated for Frankfurt due to its central location, but he was not in power, and Adenauer's party had the final say. Adenauer wanted a small town without Allied troops and with no association with the previous regime. Bonn fit these criteria. It was a small town with unused buildings and had no significant connections to the war. Being the birthplace of Beethoven, it also symbolized a different vision of Germany, distinct from its Prussian or imperial past. Moreover, Bonn was only a short drive from Adenauer's house, and since the government was already there, they decided to stay. In 1990, when Germany reunited, there was a vote to move the capital from Bonn to Berlin. Most West German politicians voted to keep it in Bonn. However, when the votes of East German politicians were included, the balance shifted, and Berlin became the new capital of United Germany.